everyone.
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome back to Unveil Paranormal Summer Mini-Series with Clarissa and...
I'm Brad. And we have a special guest with us tonight, too.
Yes, tell us a little bit about our special guest, Henry.
Yep, this is my new 6-foot-tall voodoo doll that I bought from a haunted antique store up in North Manchester, Indiana a few weeks ago. So, yeah, we decided to name him Henry Wicker Billingsley III.
Yep. I think it's a lovely name. And thank you, Henry, for joining us.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know how much he'll talk, but he may. Who knows?
Yeah.
And he even stole one of my T-shirts.
I see that. Well, I'm glad Henry could join us tonight, guys. By the way, guys, if you didn't know what tonight is, we are doing another evidence review. This time it is all about TikTok demons. Okay, guys, so what that means, you guys are like, oh my God, she's posting about demons. God, this girl is just clickbait, whatever. Listen, guys, this is, if you go on TikTok and you search demons, this is the stuff you'll find, okay? So we're going to share these. Brad has not seen any of these.
No, I have TikTok and I'm usually never on there. So, but no, I have not seen any of these.
Yep, I found them on. I uploaded them. So we will be having him and I will review them. Him and I will discuss them and we'll debunk them. Now, if you want to join in on the conversation, go ahead and type away down in the comments and we will discuss together. So another side note, everybody, we are about 4 months away from a huge event in October 21st this year. I will be hosting alongside with other teams Para-Unity 5. I had mentioned this in my last season. It is October 21st, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's the address. If you want to be a part of it, you absolutely can register and be a part of that. We would love to have you be a vendor or just come visit. It is absolutely free to the public.
It's a cool event. I went last year and it was awesome. So I will be up there again this year helping out. So
yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. So did we cover everything? Me and Brad were like check marking. We got to make sure we say this.
Yeah, I think we got everything this week.
Okay, great. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready. Brad, I think I know which one I want to share first, because this one really caught my eye and I was going to do the research behind it, but then I forgot. So
okay.
Here is our first video of a demonic entity. Here we go, guys. That one.
It was neat. I think it was CGI.
It's CGI.
I think so. Just the way how it like was so like cut in and out so much, it just looked computer generated.
That video is one of the most popular videos I found. So I'm going to look at it too real quick, and because I wasn't paying attention. I want to watch it one more time. It's like a split cut when she you don't see her actually drop her. It's like she just drops, like you don't even see it happen.
Yeah, just the way it moves up the thing, it doesn't look natural. So I think it's
not supposed to. It's demonic.
True, but
so just so you guys get a little background on us and what we know about demons, what we don't know. personally, I do believe in demons, but I don't think that they're very common. I think some people just get worried and scared and, they think it's a demon. But what about you, Brad?
Yeah, my religious views are kind of, I question a lot of things. Yes, I think there are demons. Yes, I think there are angels, but the whole organized religion, I'm not really a fan of.
Right.
So, yes, I think there are demons. I think they are super rare.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've ever actually came in contact with any in all the investigations I've ever been on. I mean, I've seen some weird things with people and heard some weird noises, but I don't know if I'd ever call them a demon. So I'm
Right.
still waiting to. Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know that I would. Most of the time, I don't call them demons. But what do you think about that video? Real or fake?
I think it was fake. I think it was computer generated.
Absolutely. I agree with you. It doesn't, it would be really cool. Like if it was legit, it would be really, really cool. But
Right.
I'm not too sure about that one. So let's go on to the next one, shall we?
Sure.
I have what one? I have 8 because
Okay.
we ran over last week. So we dwindled it down. Let's discuss this one.
These guys were out exploring when they caught a demon on camera. Take a look.
Those footsteps. Damn it! Video back. When I look back at the video, you could see that he didn't look like himself, but that's not how he looked through my eyes. Maybe that's what the camera caught.
I think they forgot to mention this shadow figure that's controlling your friend, bud. That's not your friend anymore. He's gone. That is not your friend. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, follow me on YouTube for more spooky content. Do it now.
Feelings on that one?
I don't guess I know what I'm supposed to be seeing. It's the guy.
Yes. So if you look at the guy, he's kind of fuzzy, obviously, but
Okay.
his eyes are black.
Okay.
So I think what they're trying to say here is that he's possessed. So I can run it one more time if you'd like.
Is there audio? Because I don't hear anything.
You don't? Oh no!
When you play, I can hit on my phone and I can play it again and I can turn on the audio.
Okay, let's try that because I hope everybody else can hear the audio. Let me know if you guys can't. I would call people setting off fire. Jeremy. We have a story on that, guys. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. But yeah, let me go ahead and play it again and let me know if you can hear it.
These guys were out exploring when they caught a demon on camera. Take a look.
Those footsteps. Damn it! Video back. When I look back at the video, you could see that he didn't look like himself, but that's not how he looked through my eyes. Maybe that's what the camera caught.
I think they forgot to mention this shadow figure that's controlling your friend, bud.
Did you hear it?
Yes, I can hear that one.
Okay. So what do you think?
Yeah, he definitely has a unusual look to him.
Okay.
I would say possible, maybe possession. Kind of gives off the dark-eyed children vibe.
Oh yeah. Do black-eyed or dark-eyed children, do they typically possess?
I think that's kind of what they do. You invite them in, and then they are there.
They're there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of context to these TikToks, so many of these could be staged,
right?
Easily. But
I would say that one's at least plausible, because she's right. There is a giant shadow figure behind him too.
But I also thought that could be his shadow, because it's a very similar silhouette and the light is going towards him.
True. So, yeah.
I think the shadow is his.
Okay. Yeah. I would still say it's plausible on that one. Not a full,
If somebody was possessed, you could see them looking like that, right?
Right. Yeah. I've seen some videos of people who have been claimed to possess, and they do kind of have a unusual look to them, like from a location that's down here near me, there's been a house that's had like 3 possessions in it, supposedly. So,
Right.
And I was actually in it the night one of them happened, but I'd already left when it happened, before it happened.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I know which building you're talking about. I know they've talked about it. I've never witnessed it there, but I've heard the stories.
Yeah, like I said, I was there the night that one of the, like the second one happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I had already left for the night. But then the next time I went, they showed me the video, and it's pretty intense.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, sister.
Hey, Scarlett.
Welcome. Do we want to tell okay, so guys, let's just tell the story real quick and then we'll get to the next one.
Yes.
Over the weekend, sorry, my dogs are barking. What timing? Over the weekend, we were investigating Middle Point School, located in Middle Point, Ohio. I almost said Bryan. And me, Jeremy, and Brad were all up on the second floor investigating. Brad, you know what? Tell your part, because how was Jeremy's on here? Because you were witnessing something behind us on the stairwell, right? At this time. And
yes.
Jeremy, okay, so it was Brad, Jeremy, me in the middle, right? So Jeremy was watching and he thought, I think he said he thought he saw like a little boy sitting on this chair. That was
he was looking towards the front of the school. Yeah. I was looking towards the back of the school.
Right.
And you were in the middle using your portal.
I was in the middle using my portal trying to hide from bats, okay? I was on the edge of the wall trying to hide from bats, all right? So anyways, suddenly we hear this loud, what to me sounds like a crash. Mm-hmm. Brad hears it. I hear it. Jeremy does not hear it, which I still don't know how he did not. But hey,
and he was the closest one to it too.
He was the closest one to it. Huge. I was like, oh my gosh, what was that? It sounded like it was in the building. It sounded to me like it was like drywall falling down, like because they're doing some construction there. So there's like stuff around. I thought like all this stuff crashed down, like all this stuff. Brad was like, no, I think it's fireworks, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I thought it was fireworks, and I thought like stuff was hitting the window. Like it was nuts. Right. It was so loud.
We go down the hallway. I'm like, oh shit! Like I've never heard a sound like that before in a haunted location. So I'm like, this is the real deal, guys. This is the real deal. We go down and we start searching all the classrooms and the hallway. We turn the lights on. Like, did something fall? What was it? Couldn't figure out. What was it? About an hour later.
Yeah, an hour later,
Brad figured out what it was, and you want to tell him what it was?
Yeah, so as we were leaving, or as Jeremy was leaving, I went outside to help him to the car and everything, and I'm going to look around because it sounded like firecrackers, and then the front steps of the school was just littered with firecrackers. So some of the local children decided to light firecrackers off and try to scare us out of the building.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Michael Ring, and he said none of that stuff had ever happened there before. Like none of the local kids had ever.
Oh.
Yeah, I was talking to him and Austin, and neither one of them said people had ever done anything like that.
Well, they just want to F with us, then that's what it is.
Right.
Which it is. It's fireworks season, kind of. You know, summer is pretty much in America fireworks season.
Right.
Even though you're not supposed to light them off, but people do.
Yeah, I saved some. I actually picked some up off the ground, so I have some with me at home.
So big giant disappointment there. We thought we had something, and then we didn't. So darn it. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep. Let me see it.
Here we go.
Como se alguém colocou aqui. Pensa tu que pode ter alguém que tivesse alguma coisa, tipo uma cama, que alguém vem dormir aqui, pô. Misericórdia. Tá filmando isso, cara? Aqui. Vem olhar.
laughing.
Play it again. I'm going to turn the audio on.
All right. You
I
have to
forgot.
turn your audio on every single time, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's play one more time. And you guys tell us if you think it is the devil.
Mas alguém colocou aqui. Pensa tu que pode ter alguém que tivesse alguma coisa, tipo uma cama, que alguém vem dormir aqui, pô. Misericórdia. Tá filmando isso, cara? Aqui. Vem olhar.
What do you think?
That's pretty neat. I'm not sure. It's definitely a red something that looks somewhat humanoid with an arm that goes into a wall.
Yep. I think it's just a person painted in red.
Yeah, staged. It kind of gives that. Yeah, it's definitely a shock value, though. I mean, it's good.
I mean, I'm assuming those are police officers, perhaps, in that country.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were investigating it or whatever, and they got that. Now that's terrifying if that's what you discover. So
Right, yeah. If those weren't like ghost hunters and just people walking around in a building, that could be interesting.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not sure if that one's real or not. I'll go. That one's probably staged.
Probably staged
with a real human.
Yeah. It's the devil. The devil.
The devil.
Yeah. These are kind of, some of them are funny. I don't watch scary movies, so I was like cringing trying to watch these because I'm like,
yeah, I don't do horror movies either.
And so I was like, and then I realized what some of them are, and I'm like, oh. So some of them are pretty good though. So let's jump to another one. Let's see. I showed you that one. That one. Okay, this one is really kind of interesting. Okay.
This man captured actual footage of what I can only describe as a demon. On April of 2021, a man named Cody was alone in his house when strange things began to happen. Cody noticed the bathroom lights started to flicker and the sink was running. He turns the water off, and as he's leaving the bathroom, he begins to feel uneasy, like if there's something else in the house that does not want him there. As he's moving away from the bathroom, he hears something behind him. The bathroom door had closed on him, and this is where Cody was truly freaked out. So Cody decided he would step outside the house and call his girlfriend to let her know what's been happening. She tells him to stay outside, but he insists on recording the event. When he goes back inside, he finds his kitchen in total disarray. Here's where things truly get horrifying.
Nope. After 2 hours, Cody finally musters up the courage to go back inside the house.
After inspecting every room, every closet, underneath every bed, Cody could not find anyone. So he thought. After closely inspecting his footage, he found something in his daughter's room that had been watching him.
My heart just dropped. I could feel my face, all the blood in my face ran. I mean, it scared me. It just looked like somebody watching me. I didn't sleep that night.
That's pretty cool.
Is it cool? Like, would you want that to happen at your house?
That stuff kind of already happens at my house, so.
Demonic stuff like that?
I've had things fly off the wall. I've had stuff move, so.
True. I would not be
I've
cool
seen
with
a little
that.
girl's head in my house before, so.
You've seen a little girl's head?
Yeah, just walking down the hallway, no body, just the head.
Really?
Yeah.
I would be freaked out. Yeah, it is creepy AF.
Yes.
Yeah. So like you could hear it's at one part of it somebody else narrating. So I don't know if that one was actually on TV at one point in time. It sounds like it was.
It does, yeah.
Like I said, I didn't do the background on these. Hey, Joanne. And so personally, like if there was a demonic entity in my house, that's pretty much exactly what I would expect it to do. I would expect it to just kind of show up, tear the crap out of my house, and then stare me down like it's going to kill me.
Right.
That's exactly.
There again, it kind of looks like a dark-eyed child again.
Yeah. I mean, are they classified as demons?
I think they are. I think they're considered demonic.
I've not come across a dark-eyed child, so I've not had enough experience with them. Sorry about the dogs, guys. So, do you want to watch it one more time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where's it at? Oh, and funny story while I'm finding this, my lights started flickering in my house while I was researching these. In one of the videos that I was watching, they were like, the more you feed into it or whatever, like pay attention to it, the more likely you're going to have demons. And I'm like, my lights flickered. And I'm like, oh, snap.
Oh, my.
Why can't I remember which one it is? Wow. It's not that one.
This man captured actual footage of what I can only describe as a demon. On April of 2021, a man named Cody was alone in his house when strange things began to happen. Cody noticed the bathroom lights started to flicker and the sink was running. He turns the water off, and as he's leaving the bathroom, he begins to feel uneasy, like if there's something else in the house that does not want him there. As he's moving away from the bathroom, he hears something behind him. The bathroom door had closed on him, and this is where Cody was truly freaked out. So Cody decided he would step outside the house and call his girlfriend to let her know what's been happening. She tells him to stay outside, but he insists on recording the event. When he goes back inside, he finds his kitchen in total disarray. Here's where things truly get horrifying.
Nope. After 2 hours, Cody finally musters up the courage to go back inside the house.
After inspecting every room, every closet, underneath every bed, Cody could not find anyone. So he thought. After closely inspecting his footage, he found something in his daughter's room that had been watching him.
My heart just dropped. I could feel my face, all the blood in my face ran. I mean, it scared me. It just looked like somebody watching me. I didn't sleep that night.
Yeah. I would not even want my child sleep in there. If that was his daughter's room,
right. It's definitely got the dark eyes too.
Yeah. Like, we're sleeping outside. We're just gonna burn the house down.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't having any of that. So yeah, I do. I think those are the only two I have with the dark eyes. There might be a couple more here, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I would not toy with an entity like that sitting in my house for sure.
Yeah, my stuff's so sporadic, but you've been here, you know it's got crazy activity in different parts of this house, so. Yeah,
for sure. So I think the next one I want to share with you, let's see, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, done 4 of them. I've done half of them. So I think the next one I want to share is going to be this one. This one's very interesting, I think. Let's play it. You want me to play that one more time?
That's anxiety-inducing, but yeah.
It's what? Anxiety-inducing?
Yeah, but at least I know now what I'm watching for, so.
So it's called Two Demons is what it's called. So let's play it again.
Okay.
And bam.
Yeah, that's a big no.
Her head just goes through the door.
It does. That's and giggles. The giggles, yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that one.
The creepy kid giggle.
Yeah.
How did he know to turn his camera to where the kid is? Well, one, either he felt something behind him, or two, it's fake. We don't know. It's really pretty decent, like editing, I would say. Seeing that, yes, he walks in, the kid could sneak up behind him, of course, and then, peek out and then giggle and run across and actually go into the open door as opposed to the closed door. And you just can't tell because of the angle. But her head coming out of the closed door is pretty good editing if it is fake.
Yeah. That was weird. And it, she had no color to her that I could tell. It was just looked like a black mask with a white dress on. Was that?
I did not see a white dress. You seen a white dress?
The little kid when it runs across the.
Oh yeah.
The hallway.
The little kid when it runs. And she just peeks her head out.
Yeah, the little kid that runs across is in a white onesie or something.
Yeah, to me it looks like he's just wrapped up in a towel or something.
Oh, but the legs and arms and head just look black to me. There's no detail.
Oh, I could see the legs.
All I saw was black.
There's no arm. Are we watching the same video?
I guess I need to see this video on a bigger screen at a later time, but I literally see a black figure in a white one piece run across the screen. I don't see any detail other than black head, black arms, black feet.
Yeah. You need a laptop or computer or something.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Maybe that's what you see. I clearly, personally, I clearly see a kid wrapped up in a towel running across, giggling. I can't explain. To me, it's a woman that comes through the door.
At the end. Yeah.
I can't explain that. I would assume it's either real or it's, fake. I mean,
right.
What else is going to be?
Yeah, I'm more creeped out by the little kid. The face at the end could definitely be photoshopped in, but the thing that runs across the hall would take some really good editing skills to.
Perhaps, yeah. It just depends on your skill level, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, can you send me that video so I can actually watch it after the show?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
She says that she could see a top and shorts on. Now, I didn't see the top and shorts. To me, it just looks like a towel, but, everybody's seeing different things. What could it mean?
Maybe it is demonic and you're seeing what you want to see.
Oh, yep. That's true. That's true. All right. So, let's see. Do I not have it in here? Where's it at? There's one specific video I have to add in here. It better still be saved. Oh no. I'll be so sad if it's not. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Desktop. Oh, Summer Show. Why is it not listed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How did this one get removed? Okay. This one I'm going to share.
The demon didn't want you to show it.
This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I have no idea how this one did not get added. I purposely put this one in here so we can discuss it. Let's play it. Shall we?
Yep.
Your mom saw what you saw. Okay.
Maybe it's my house.
It's your house. Ready?
Yep.
This is for all of us here.
The location of the Gary, Indiana Demon House. From 2011 to 2012, the Ammons family experienced paranormal activity and demonic possession. There were reports of being choked by an unknown force, levitating unconscious above a bed, being thrown across a room, and hearing whispers saying it's time to die, I will kill you. 3 exorcisms were performed, and the family moved to Indianapolis. The house was demolished in 2016 after the making of the documentary Demon House.
House.
Yeah, up in Gary. I've seen lots of photos of it. I've never actually watched his documentary. I have opinions of why he tore the house down.
I'm going to guess your opinions are probably ones I've heard before. I'm going to play it again real quick. Have you seen that one photo with the alleged demon in the window?
In the front window? Yes, I have seen the photo. But
Let
play it
me play
again.
it one more time for everybody else.
The location of the Gary, Indiana Demon House. From 2011 to 2012, the Ammons family experienced paranormal activity and demonic possession. There were reports of being choked by an unknown force, levitating unconscious above a bed, being thrown across a room, and hearing whispers saying it's time to die, I will kill you. 3 exorcisms were performed, and the family moved to Indianapolis. The house was demolished in 2016 after the making of the documentary Demon House.
Opinions. See, I thought you actually would have had a little bit more insight on that one. I should have shared the Monroe house, that being a demon house, because
Right.
if you type demon house in TikTok, you get Monroe house, you get Gary, Indiana, you get all sorts of houses across the United States are demon houses.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. The Gary house is very interesting. I've heard a lot about it. I've never went up there to see it, even before it was tore down.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the claims out of there I've heard are pretty intense.
Yeah, I mean, the idea that DCS workers and police witnessed it, that's pretty interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy said he's been to the property. Were you there, Jeremy, before or after it was tore down? I can't believe it's been since 2016. It's been torn down that long.
Zach has ways of making things disappear.
Friends, you know. Long after? You've been there long after? Okay. Yeah.
It'd be interesting to find the family and talk to them.
That's what I was actually going to say. In that clip it said
they live down here in Indy.
They live in Indy, so it would be interesting. I mean, if you go on TikTok or you can Google it, it'll tell you the people's names. I mean, I don't know that you should be reaching out to them, harassing them, or whatever, you know.
Right. He gives the family name in the video.
Right. So, I mean, personally, my biggest question on it is the people that are in a professional position. DCS workers, police officers. I can't see them collaborating together to make up, but then again, I watch a lot of true crime and anything's possible. So
yeah, I agree with you. I don't think those people would fake that. I mean, if they witnessed what they saw, I mean, what they wouldn't gain anything from.
Well, and they could lose their job for falsifying
Right, exactly.
information.
It would be more of a hindrance if they were fabricating stuff, because they would lose their jobs, they'd lose their credibility. Those people have to keep their credibility in the fields they work in. So
Right. So I guess that's kind of where I stand on that, because that almost does make it more believable that it was happening. But I also wonder about the kids' state of mind, because another key way you could kind of tell if it was real is those kids have got to be traumatized. I mean, even really the adults in the house could be traumatized too, but those kids.
Just living in Gary alone could do that.
True.
For anyone who doesn't know, Gary is like the Detroit of Indiana.
It is the worst and poorest city
like,
in Indiana.
All the factories are closed. It's very run down. It's not the nicest area to go to.
Yeah. It's Jeremy says it's terrible. Okay.
Yeah.
Used to be just like Detroit. It used to be a really happening place. It used to be really popular, up and coming and all that stuff. But it's with the changes of how we do things and manufacturing and all that, it's just not.
Yeah, it just killed the town.
Absolutely. My guess on why you think Zach tore it down, from what I hear, most people are saying it's just because Zach does not want to be proven wrong.
Right. That's been my opinion since I heard it. As soon as he heard it, tore it down. He doesn't want people to then be able to go in and collaborate or not collaborate, disprove or prove any of the stuff he caught in the movie.
Right.
Like, so he can say, hey, my stuff's real. No one can now go behind me and just try to disprove it.
Right. Yeah.
The Gary house is why he now wears like the glasses all the time too, because he got a weird eye infection while he was there.
Yeah, that's somebody did mention that in one of the videos about why I kind of got glasses like his.
Yeah, I don't have my glasses. I used to wear glasses exactly like his.
I'm cool, guys. Come at me, bro. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. Personally, I never watched the movie. I have no idea what it even is. I was hoping you did.
I have seen, like, he only catches like one shadow figure like near the end of the video is all I remember. I mean, I've never sat down and watched the entire thing, but I've had friends who've watched it and they've talked about it.
Yeah.
And he catches like one weird shadow figure is all I can remember from people telling me.
And I would imagine he was there more than one night, you know.
He did it like over like a 6-month period, I thought.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was there for like 6 months filming.
Yeah. I'm always the wrong person to ask because I don't watch paranormal shows.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you're right. I
don't like sitting and watching other people do it.
But I think the Monroe house has potential for it too.
For like being a demon house?
Possibly. I mean, there's some negative stuff in that house too.
Yeah. Definitely when you do look up demon house, you will get the Monroe house. And then you will also get, other houses. I think there's one in Tennessee, North Carolina, I believe.
Does it bring up the Amityville house?
No, I didn't. Well, I only dove down that rabbit hole of the demon house for a short period of time, but no, I don't think I've seen that one.
I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. Like I said, if it wasn't for the professionals that were involved in that and recording that, they witnessed that, then it would be hard for me to say it's real, but oh, you're going back to Monroe? Yeah. I like Monroe. It's actually the closest to me out of all locations. So it's one of my favorites because it's close.
Yeah, I like Monroe. I may be going back in September. There's a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get back there. There's a couple investigation places I want to get, and that's one of them. I would love to do like a girls' night there, because I got some ghost hunting girlfriends now, kind of, sorta, I think. And I would love to do like a girls' night there, like because it's a small area, and like maybe would the owner let us drink? Probably, if we're just kind of chilling.
I can't say because I may have already done that once. So
I wonder if he would be like, come on, we just want to have fun. We're not going to trash the place, we want to ghost hunt, and have a girls thing. So I don't know.
have there. So as long as you clean up, I don't think Eddie really cares. So
yeah. You're only 3. Yeah, 3 is probably a good number at Monroe House, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is very small. So I think it's very small.
Yes.
So, oh, you guys are having a girls' night. Brad makes fun of me because I'm like excited to have like girlfriends because I get along with guys usually more. If you guys didn't know this, that's why you always see like dudes on my show. So a lot of my friends are males and not females. I don't know what it is. That's just how it works out for me. So I'm in a good field to be investigating, really, because it's this bunch of dudes. So,
right.
But then I'm meeting new women that are also here. So always just you guys. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I've actually investigated with them at the Shabby Owl.
Oh, with Melanie?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're going to be there back again in July too.
Okay, right on. Yes, Sky. We can be girlfriends, right, Sky? Not girlfriend. She's married. Groups of 3 or 4 is always good. Yep, I agree. Absolutely. But yeah, so definitely. Other than that, like it being Zach Bagans, I'm just like, who knows if it's real,
Right.
you know what I mean? So, yes, girl power. So, all right. I think we got 3 more. Let's see what we have. Okay, so let's go ahead and do. I only have 2 more, actually. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I bet there's a maximum of 8. That's why that one didn't go in. So I have to find my other one. Okay, let's do this one because I want to discuss this one.
Okay.
What's happening there, and I'm
I've seen that video before, not on TikTok.
Make it work. Hello, I have a face. It's right here. I sent a heart and then it went blurry. So okay, if you guys can't see it, hey Irene, hey everyone. Yep. Okay, if you guys can't see me, I don't know what's happening. I have a face. This is my face. Follow it. It's showing a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's moving to another person. So It has one host. And it's there I am. And it's moving to another host. And it talks about how you need to protect yourself.
Right.
Real talk, I bet that really does happen.
I would agree with that. Like I said, I've actually seen that video, not on TikTok, but I've seen one similar to that. If not that exact video, I've seen other videos where it shows something moving from person to person.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that happens like in passing like that, but I also think it happens if you are around somebody long enough that host, their entities that are with them would actually carry over to you eventually, and then you'll have a piece of it, or it will attach to you, or whatever. I think that happens too.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. I've known a few people that I could say would have that kind of like leave that. It's almost like a residue. Like if you're around them too much, it affects you.
It's their energy. I mean, that would be like I'm talking like two separate things. Like a separate entity from the host, as opposed to somebody's energy. But yeah, it's like they're kind of rubbing off on each other either way. Do tell. What do you mean? Did that guy run in? Oh, did that guy run into? I don't think on purpose. I think he just walked. He just.
Yeah, I don't think he could probably actually see it.
Crossing paths, and that's what happened. So I think I can't say this one's real per se, but I do think it happens.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think it happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So I wonder which one I'm missing. So I'll figure that out in a second, but let's play this one. This one's pretty interesting. So it's not great footage.
No.
Would you like me to play it one more time?
Yeah, one more time.
And there is sound to it.
Right. Just kind of like growling and shit. I don't really hear a whole...
And laughing. Okay, here you go. To that.
I would say whoever the cameraman is either extremely brave or extremely stupid.
They're supposed to be police officers. That's what the top says, police officer.
Okay, that's very weird. Because, like, if I saw that in the woods, I wouldn't go towards it.
And I'm, like, surprised, like... Well, I know at the bottom it says sound removed due to copyright, but at the same time, I'm like, would they be screaming? Would they be freaking out? Wouldn't they be running the other way?
Yeah, it looks like the ground's like on fire and it's like forming a circle. Yeah.
It's on fire. Yeah, and the demon is in it, and laughing and growling and
it's either legit or someone's got too much time on their hands.
Yeah. I think that strange encounters do happen in the middle of nowhere, like similar to that. I don't think that one is quite accurate because I feel like the people videoing would be freaking out.
Right, and it was almost too well lit. I mean, yes, there's a fire there, but there was no like flickering of the flames. It was just red.
It was just red?
Yeah, it was just, there was no like, how like a fire like has like movement to it. Yeah. It didn't look like that. It just looked like red lighting.
You've seen some weird shit in the woods? Yeah, I believe it. I believe people have seen some weird shit in the woods. I absolutely believe that. That reminds me of weird shit in the woods. Before I forget, Brad.
Yeah.
Next week, I have not told you this yet. Next week, we have a guest judge or whatever.
Cool.
Okay. I forgot to mention, I will get you the information to let you know, but next week there will be 3 of us because we are going to be specifically reviewing cryptids.
Okay, cool.
Evidence. And this gentleman loves cryptids, studies cryptids, is very interested in this. So guys, be prepared for that. We will have a cryptid episode next episode. So that's exciting. Absolutely. How we see demons can perceive different than what can be there. That's true. I agree with that. Me too. And ran into a lot of animals that didn't want to meet. Yeah. See what else. And Spencer at the poorhouse that brings the company was leaving at the time. Many of my pictures have 2 red eyes. Ooh. You love the woods though. When in the East, it is totally different than the people in Western. Really? Irene, do share. Like when it comes to the woods, like you guys are smarter, right? Like you guys are like, I'm going in there. The Americans, you know. I won't speak on behalf of all Americans, okay? But I did see a couple ones. So this is about the possessions. Just a couple comments here, sharing real quick. All right. Okay. Sorry the dogs are barking again, but we are almost done here. I have another one for you. Let's do this. It is, oh my. Is it the one I'm missing? 1. Got that one, got that one, got that one. Sorry. I bet it's the one I'm missing. Got that one, got that one, got that one. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can't count. Okay, that was the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You live in Japan, so everything is different. But, I mean, Irene, you probably have your own, like, version of different cryptids and stuff, I would think. What about alien stuff? I mean, you guys are near water, and it seems like over here near water is where a lot of our aliens are. Yeah, for sure. Step has cults in the woods. You can see from the graveyard. I bump into them all the time. Really?
Yeah, I've actually was there once, and a group of female witches showed up and like walked through the cemetery while I was just doing my thing, and then they went in the back where the pond is that most people don't know is back there.
Yeah.
And they were back there for a while, and then they just walked out.
I want to meet these witches. That's exciting.
Have you ever been down to Step Cemetery?
Nope, never been there.
It's got a lot of weirdness to it.
Oh, so when they get a major earthquake, that's when they have alien activity. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I will be doing a special alien show also. That is going to be in July, though. So just so you all know. So if anybody loves aliens, UFOs, and all that extraterrestrial stuff, and you want to be on the show, and you want to judge these paranormal evidence, let me know, okay? Hit me up, and you can join us. We do have 1, 2, I think 3 other shows beyond these ones where we're just going to do more paranormal review. If you want to be a part of the show, message me. Let me know you want to be a part of the show. We'll have you on here, and I, Brad, Henry can all discuss the evidence that we are seeing before our eyes. I believe that, actually. Some of the shrines were created by aliens. I believe that for sure.
Angkor Wat for sure.
Yeah. No wonder when we were on by the pond at Step, it was active.
Yep. Step Cemetery's got so many stories and so many things that are just so creepy. And I've seen some crazy stuff there.
Yeah.
Over the years. I've been there so many times.
Yeah, Irene, I know that they talk about what the pyramids being built by aliens and whatnot. So who knows? I mean, it's possible. Sep is spooky. Yeah, I got to go there. Where's that at? Near Indianapolis?
It's about an hour and 20 minutes south of here. It's down by Martinsville.
Oh, it's way south.
Yeah, it's in the middle of Morgan Monroe State Forest.
Okay. Maybe if I'm down that way.
Yeah,
that's quite
and
a
you have
drive
to
for
be
me.
out, and you're supposed to be out by 11 p.m. too, because the DNR will kick you out.
Okay, gotcha. So it's in like a state, wait, you said a state park?
Yeah, it's in the state national Morgan Monroe State Forest.
Okay, gotcha. No, I've not watched the NASA briefs. Do we have some new evidence come forward? Yeah, Morgan Monroe.
I'm looking forward to the alien one because I have a really good video out of Newcastle.
Yep, and that reminds me, Brad, speaking of videos, sharing videos, guys, if you want your evidence reviewed, send it to us. We will review it live on the show. I might not let Brad see any more videos in advance. I kind of like having somebody here who has not seen the videos.
Unless it's the stuff I send you.
Next week for the cryptids, our special guest will not see the videos until he is live on the show. So just keep that in mind. That's how I want everybody that's going to be a part of this to see the videos live, reactions. That's what I want to see. So.
And I will be sending you some photos for next week too.
The aliens are already here. Yep. All right, guys. So we are about out of time here. That is our videos for today. I want to thank you all for jumping in here and dealing with us and our spooky TikTok demons.
Yes.
Huge thank you to everybody of those content creators allowing me to save those videos and upload them. I appreciate it. And guys, always remember, if you're interested in being a vendor at Paraunity 5, that's coming up in 4 months at October 21st. Let me know if you're interested. I can send you the information. Otherwise, it's right there on the screen. And with that said, Brad, you got anything else to say?
No, I'm good.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. We hope
thanks, everyone.
all have an awesome and blessed day. See ya.
Bye.